sun hitting already. Oh, I got a little cool breeze. Man, so what's good, y'all, man? Hopefully this bitch not recording sideways like it was the last video. Man, but anyway, man, I got a quick video for y'all, man. So look. I made a video, I don't know, like maybe like a week or two ago, and it was saying how, chosen ones, or people can't thrive around chosen ones, right? Because, chosen ones' energy too high, you know how the energy work. So, but this video is gonna be about, chosen ones being the center of attention. Now, it got something to do with that video because, since people are not gonna be able to thrive around people aren't gonna be able to thrive without your energy, right? Cause soon as you get around them, they instantly start thriving, or they instantly start getting, somehow they just magically get the energy to accomplish whatever they need to. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I mean by that, right? So, a couple days ago, I went to my grandma's crib, and I was telling y'all how, the nigga that my grandma married to, he's not my biological grandfather. So it's like, it's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's like, we gotta act like family based off the fact that they married, but we're not really like family if you think about it. But anyways, so I get over there, he asked me, he was like, you eat your ass, stuff like that. I was like, nah. So he was like, boom. Said, so I ended up making me some pancakes and shit like that, right? So boom. And like normally when I go over there and I make me some food, it'd be like, it'd be like sandwiches, or like, it'd be like a little shit for like me. But that day I ended up like cooking for everybody. So it was kind of like different. Now, as soon as I started cooking, like, everybody started surrounding me in the kitchen and shit, like, get to looking at, how I was doing and shit like that. And then they came in and was like, oh, and sometimes, my aunt, she be like playing game shit, like, oh, you can't cook, and shit like that. Right? Because mind you, like I went through a whole spiritual awakening, right? So I practically like grew up over there, but for like a couple of years I used to live with my pops and shit like that, right? And I ended up coming back like a couple years ago, cause like I was living with my pops during the whole, like, since like I've been in like 5th or 6th grade, and I ended up coming back after I had my spiritual awakening. But I used to come over to my, I used to come back over here like every now and then, like on the weekends, to spend time with my mom and shit like that. But yeah, I ended up coming back on my spiritual awakening, shit like that. So like the energy was kind of different, and it was kind of like they wasn't used to me being how I am, right? But like since I've been over here, everything is, everybody getting used to everything. Everything is back normal, like how it be. But like I said, they still don't even know, like they still be saying my name wrong and shit like that. I already told them what my real name is. But anyways, we ain't gonna get on that point. But yeah, I'm in the kitchen cooking and shit like that, so everybody get to coming in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, mom, she be playing with me like, oh, you don't know how to cook. But she was one of the main ones that wanted to get the first couple of pancakes that I was making, right? So like, oh, let me get that one. I'm like, nah, you ain't gonna see how the other ones turn out. It could be one that come on turn out, better than that, right? And then, like I said, dude, like, he was like, oh, as soon as you get in the kitchen, everybody wants around you, or whatever the fuck he said, right? And then, but at the time, it was like, it's like I'm starting to like come out that, like, that, I don't want to say shell, but like I'm used to like just getting used to protecting my energy. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, people try to come for your energy, no matter who it is, family, stranger, whatever. So you gotta be aware of that shit. So it's kind of like I got my guards up, kind of. So it's like I'm responding, but it's like I'm not really like open like to him, like. But I'm like, yeah, stuff like that. So then he get the also telling me like, man, cause he had made dinner the night before. So he telling me like, man, did you eat it? I'm like, nah, cause I'm trying not to. He made some shit with like meat in it, and I'm trying to stay away from food that got meat in it, cause that'll slow you down, man. Like when I used to eat steak and shit, I used to slow me down like a motherfucker, like playing sports and shit. But yeah, man, it's just crazy. And then after that, like it's kind of like since I am how I am, it's kind of like I said, we shift the whole paradigm of like the whole environment. So like it don't really feel like it don't really feel like half the time it feel like a family household, but then at the same time it feel like I don't know, like this how shit flow. It just be like I ain't. It's not bad, but I can't. I don't know how to word this shit. Like it's just crazy. Like I don't know, man. Like it's just. But just know everything. It's not bad. Like everything is really good. But you know, sometimes like I be getting a little signs of who people are. So that's because we in spiritual warfare and shit like that. We in the battle in the spiritual realm. Like we've been programmed to think that everything is right here, but it be shit going down in the realm that we can't even see. But yeah, man, that shit. Oh, but like I was saying, so after I ended up making breakfast for everybody and shit like that, we ended up getting into like the chores. Like we started to clean up everything and shit like that. All right, motherfuckers, if you slap me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sing. Motherfuckers just flew too close to me. But like since my cousin, like I was saying in the last video, how my cousin and shit, he went, he like in the military or something like that. So he lived it. So when he did, he took the trash out and shit like that, right? So boom, since he not dead, it's like I'm like, I'm replacing him, like everything that he do, I'm doing or whatever like that. So dude, like dude, like come on, let's get this shit done, right? But usually he don't get that type of energy. Like all he do is just sit back, watch TV, smoke cigarettes. Not saying like he a lazy dude or nothing, cause he ain't lazy. But it just usually when I come around certain people, it's like they get motivated to get shit done. Like they like, cause they like usually they'd be like they'd get shit done, but they'd be like they'd do it with like a just like they're just like no. They just like they be like a day of school doing this shit, but when I come around, it's like now they find all the energy in the world just to, like y'all understand what I'm saying, man. Y'all know how this shit is. But but mainly for like everything for like the past couple of days, it feel like people been coming to me for advice or like just for just for certain type of information and shit like that. You know. But like I said, I guess it's been getting revealed like who the chosen ones are, but then like family and friends and stuff like that. You know. And I don't remember if I told y'all, but like I want to say it was like sometime last year. I went like a whole 2 years without, like a year and a half, 2 years without being around friends and shit like that. And then when I ended up getting around my friends again, we started smoking and shit like that, and everybody started acting like I was a celebrity and shit like that. Right? And I didn't understand. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. But like, yeah, when you were chosen, when you gonna be the center of attention, cause like your energy is just different. You know. But you know. It ain't nothing to be worried about, cause like I said, we divinely protected. Can't shit happen to us. Like, and even if something happen to it, it's always gonna find a way to, work out for us in the long run. It's gonna work out for our good, shit like that. But yeah, man. Like I said, these type messages they don't come like how like the other ones come like through like some it might come through like a thought or like say if I wake up and then it'll like something hit my mind, but this one it'll come through like certain like experiences or like certain life scenarios, I guess. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, life is good though, man. I didn't get my opinion on you know, on the war and shit like that, man. And I just, like, I'm not too sure about this, but I seen like a motherfucking live video footage in this, and it was said to be that it ain't really shit going on it, like in the live footage. It ain't showing no war or nothing, like everything look clear. But like I said, all that shit on the news, man, is made to keep you fed a low vibration. So even if shit is happening, man, don't focus on that shit, man, because like I said, that shit is made to keep you, it's to program you to think like something gonna happen, saying to get you all riled up and shit like that. You know, it'll keep you distracted from the shit that really matter. Cause you know, all that type shit, it be like cover us for like some shit that they doing behind closed doors, man. But like I said, man, stay focused on yourself, man. You know, still, man, y'all be blessed, man. I'll be back with another video probably tomorrow. And the weather getting a little decent, so I might be back out in nature, man, for real, man. I miss being out in nature. I used to get in nature out there. I used to get out in nature like every day. Like that shit really changed my life, man. I'm trying to tell you. Health-wise, spiritually wise, physically, mentally, everything is just peaceful, man. You can manifest. Oh, that's another thing too. I made a video about, you know, words and affirmations and shit like that, right? Man, I was on the game the other day, right? And this dude was telling me something like he came on the mic, you know what I'm saying? He tried to shit talk me, shit like that, right? And, you know, I was just saying something about you know, I grew up playing sports and shit like, cause he tried to say that he, you know, he tried to compete with me and saying I was some shit and stuff like that, right? Now I get to tell him, I was going back and forth with him, telling him like, man, I done got past all that, man. Now I'm at a point in my life where I be recruiting niggas, right? Now I was really joking. I was really joking when I said that. Cause like I said, sometimes I don't really get on the mic talking to people because I be in my own zone. But why yesterday I went to the Walmart and I came across this dude. And he got like a whole kickball team. Or he was like, he tried to recruit niggas for his kickball team. And so like, I'm thinking he got like a basketball, football team or something like that. Cause he tried to recruit me, cause that's what I play. I play basketball and football. But he tried to recruit me to play for kickball, and I don't do no kickball. So he ended up giving me like some cards and shit like that. So, and I started thinking, like, am I really about to recruit some motherfuckers for his kickball team? Like, I'm really thinking like, and then I call like the chills, like this shit is really real. Like, it be shit that manifests like real fast. Like, so go ahead, speak your affirmations, man, cause you'll never know how fast them bitches come around, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Like I say, words are spells, man. Make sure you playing, cause you know it be. Man, I'm trying to that shit is real, but it ain't how we been thought up to believe it is, man. But I ain't about to prolong. I ain't about to make this video like too much longer, man. So I'm out, y'all. Make sure y'all stay up, man. Y'all be blessed, man. And I'm out.